Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope that you're doing well. Today is Taco Thai Tuesday, and the topic of the day is going to be on things that deregulate your nervous system, as well as how to rebalance your nervous system. So some signs that your nervous system may be out of balance that I've noticed as well is if you're having trouble sleeping, if you have high anxiety, if you have a change in your appetite, or if you're having a lot of headaches and trouble concentrating or focusing. So there's a number of things that can lead up to this as well. So if you're consuming too much sugar, if you're mindlessly scrolling, not getting enough sleep, or if you're allowing your negative thoughts to start spiraling and you're engaging in a lot of self-sabotaging behaviors. So I'm going to be talking about all of the natural ways to rebalance out your nervous system. So if you're interested, let's get into it. So the reason why it's so important to make sure that our nervous system is balanced is because it plays a very vital role in our overall well-being when it comes to our thinking, breathing, when it comes to feeling emotions. So we have to really make sure that we are keeping it balanced so that everything within our body and our mind can run smoothly. So the first really great way to balance out your nervous system is by deep breathing or just any form of breathing exercise. So when it comes to deep breathing, this helps to oxygenate the blood as well as the nervous system, and it's one of the quickest ways to calm the nervous system. Now, when you are practicing any form of deep breathing, you have to really make sure that as you're breathing, your chest is expanding. So you have to make sure that you are taking really deep breaths in, breathing in through your nose. You can breathe out through your mouth, holding that breath in as you breathe as well, and making sure that you're paying attention to the flow of your breaths coming in and out. And that's the really important part when it comes to doing any form of deep breathing. You have to really make sure that you are breathing from your abdomen and your chest and that it is expanding. That's how you'll know that you're doing it correctly. So the second really great way to balance out your nervous system is through movement, and this can be any form of movement. You can do dance, you can do exercising, something light such as yoga, going for a walk. This will also really help you to relieve stress and also improve any dysregulation within the body through bodily movement. Another really great way to regulate your nervous system is through limiting your screen time and taking breaks or just periods away from your phone and just social media in general. When we're on our phones, we're constantly being overstimulated with information and videos. So it's really good to take periods of rest where we're just being completely present and detached from our phone. This is a really great way of strengthening the nervous system. Now, along with that, I also want to mention getting a proper amount of rest. This is something that I struggle with a lot. So it's really hard for me sometimes to get the proper amount of rest, but I notice that it does affect my nervous system and it causes me to have a lot more anxiety. It causes me to not be able to focus and have as much concentration. So what I personally do is I'll listen to things as I go to sleep so that I can allow myself to fall asleep a lot easier, and I'll even start settling into bed earlier because I know that it takes a lot longer for me to fall asleep. So getting a proper amount of sleep is also really going to help regulate your nervous system because this is the time when our body needs to heal and reset. Now, this next one is something that I don't do very often. I do this every now and then, but it does really help to regulate your nervous system, especially if you do it in the morning, and that is taking cold showers. Now, me personally, I hate being cold. That feeling is so uncomfortable to me, especially because I have low iron, so I'm always cold. So taking a shower, I don't want to be cold. But what I usually do is I'll just go about my regular shower routine, and then towards the end, I'll switch it to cold and then allow myself to just be in the cold water for a couple of minutes. And I found that this really does help, and it does even help to decrease anxiety. It does help to ease depression and regulate your nervous system as well, especially when you do it in the mornings and you just go straight into a cold shower. That is honestly very beneficial, so I do recommend doing it. And it also does help to increase your metabolism and boost your immune system. So this next one is my personal favorite, and that is meditation. Meditation has just so many health benefits, guys. It is a game changer, and if you have not added it into your routine, I highly do recommend it. And not only that, but it's a really great way to rebalance and regulate your nervous system. And with meditation, it can even strengthen your neural connections as well as change your brain structure. And you don't even have to do it for a super extended amount of time. Even 5 minutes a day can drastically change and help to improve your overall mental and physical well-being. Another thing that is great for regulating your nervous system is getting out in the sun. I love taking advantage of being out in the sun, especially early in the morning when the sun is at its highest UV. This does help to bring us that vitamin D that we need. It helps to rebalance our nervous system, and it's overall just very beneficial for us. And it also even helps to boost our serotonin levels as well. Another thing is making sure that your blood sugar levels are balanced, because if it's too high or too low, this can deregulate your nervous system. And last but not least, the foods that you eat are very important when it comes to regulating your nervous system. If you're eating a lot of processed foods, that's going to really cause your nervous system to be deregulated, as opposed to if you're eating natural or organic. When it comes to our nervous system, it requires a lot of vitamins and minerals. So when you eat processed foods, you're not actually getting the proper nutrients that you need. And not only that, but it negatively affects your mood and how you feel overall. So just being aware of what it is that you're eating, limiting your sugar intake as well, is going to really help to rebalance out your nervous system, as well as drinking a lot of water too. But that is it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace and much love.